Hey, all you lovely souls. I know it's been a minute since I've done a tarot reading, and that is because I have been experimenting with different things on my YouTube channel. But I felt so inspired and compelled to do a reading on the Divine Masculine and the Strawberry New Moon. Spirit had me pull a card right away, and it's an angel number, and it is time to move on from the old patterns, habits, and fears. Now is the time to walk in the direction of your biggest desires and ambitions. Now is the time to be bold and brave. I am brave. So this is really showing me that the theme of this reading is that this full moon, this strawberry full moon in Capricorn, is really helping the Divine Masculine let go of things that no longer serve them. I'm really drawn to the word old habits and fears. And, habits can be something like biting your nails, gorging out on food, many different things, smoking, drinking, even thought patterns are coming to mind. So let's jump right into the tarot. I just got back from my spiritual retreat in Traverse City, and I went to a place called Higher Self, and it's like the spiritual Candyland for a girl like me. And I actually got a really cool tarot deck, and it's called the Medieval Mischief Tarot. And it's very interesting because it's like skeletons and aliens, and it kind of reminds me of The Nightmare Before Christmas. So that's really cool and really my jam. Okay, that's enough of my tangent. Let's see what Spirit has to say about the Divine Masculine and what the new moon energy is doing for them. What are they learning? What are they letting go of? What seeds are they planting right now? Okay, so we have Seven of Cups. Oh, and what's really cool about this card is that I've never seen the Seven of Cups like this. There's actually a clock on it, and I'm really drawn to it because it's usually when I see the Seven of Cups, it's all about opportunities and daydreams and options. But in this card, it really is making me think that the Divine Masculine is realizing that they are running out of options and that there is no option at this point in time. And I'm really feeling that this has got to do with whatever they're trying to clear out right now. I feel a lot of resistant energy in this reading. Okay, what else is the Divine Masculine trying to release for this strawberry full moon? Also, I wanted to do a shout out for my friend whose birthday is today. Her name's Christine. She actually has a tarot YouTube channel. I think it's Arcana something. I'll put it in the description box because her tarot readings are on point. So shout out to you, girl, and happy birthday. Okay, so we also have Eight of Coins and Three of Swords. Okay, wow. So the Eight of Coins is very cool in this deck as well. I really see why Spirit was making me buy this deck. It's because it's very descriptive in its detail. And the Eight of Coins, instead of just seeing a whole bunch of different pentacles, we have a third eye, we have an eagle, we have an infinity sign, and we have a woman, and it's a man drawing a picture. And to be honest, it kind of looks like he's drawing the devil. So I feel yeah, like usually I like explain after I pull the tarot, but I'm feeling called to just like really explain the Eight of Coins right now. Like this card, he looks like he's trying really hard to make something of himself and grow and be abundant, but he's drawing the Devil. So what's showing me in this like energy, and these cards are explaining, is that like the Divine Masculine is definitely really trying, but they are succumbing to some of their old belief patterns and things that like no longer serve them. It's like they're kind of like in a sticky, muddy energy of like going in circles. Like they're trying, but they keep running into the same pattern, the same block. And then we have the Three of Hearts. This card it's a like a heart with three swords in it, like the traditional tarot. But the heart is like withering. So I think that really explains like how the Divine Masculine is feeling. I'm going to get a clarifier for all of these. I kind of basically just like went into the reading, so we're just going to go with it. And I will pull oracle cards. Can I get a clarifier for the Seven of Cups? The King of Pentacles. Interesting. And can I get a clarifier for the Eight of Pentacles? A lot of earth energy here. The Four of Swords. Can I get a clarifier for the Three of Hearts? Oh, okay, that's too much. So there's lots to clarify. The Three of Hearts. Or Three of Swords. Oh, Three of Hearts. Interesting. I wonder what that means. Well, for me, whenever I think about hearts, it's like a lot of love and depth. So whatever the Divine Masculine is going through, it's very deep. Okay. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles. Oh, I feel like I need to... Oh, it's supposed to be in reverse. Okay. And the back of the deck energy is the Sun in reverse and the Seven of Wands in reverse and the Ten of Cups in reverse. Okay. All right, so now I'm going to pull an angel number card. So I know I started explaining the tarot right away, but now God's telling me to pull the rest of my oracle and then I'll get a clearer picture. Oh, 999. Thank the past for your lessons and leave it where it belongs so you can make the best of the life that is still waiting to be fulfilled by you. And the back of the deck is 33. I am expanding. Oh, gosh. The Divine Masculine is going through it. Like, oh my Lanta. Send them prayers and lots of love and I don't know, like, feels like they got like the evil eye on them, but they don't. It's their own, it's their own stuff. Nobody's trying to get them. No one's out to get them. It is their own stuff. And so then I have the Golden Mirror, the Runner, and Engagement Ring in reverse. And it's not a coincidence that the engagement ring is in reverse. Okay. I'm going to pull some surrender cards. So we have surrender to miracles and surrender resentments. Okay. And then on the back of the deck, I think I have some advice for any divine feminines listening on how to kind of approach what their twin flame is going through. Okay. What else does Spirit have to tell us about the full moon for the divine masculine? Softening my heart and having sympathy and acceptance. Yeah, having sympathy and acceptance for yourself is very important. Okay. Since it is a full moon, let's pull some moonology. A win-win outcome is forecasted. Full moon in Libra. Libra is all about justice and balance. What else? Can you get one more, Spirit? I just looked at the clock and it's 9:13, and 13 is all about, it's actually the number of the death card. And so it always reminds me of like great change. And then we have a fiery climax approaches and adjustments are required. But I feel it's really important to say that all those cards from the Moonology deck were in reverse. So there is a ton of resistance happening for the divine masculine collective that I'm picking up on right now. Okay. Angel number. Oh, actually, no, this is the angel answers. Oh, you know what? I don't think I'm supposed to have this deck. I think I'm supposed to pull another angel number. Okay. 555. We all know 555 is change. Oh my gosh, and at the back of the deck is 13. So I was really picking up on something there. The death card. I'm just going to cut the deck and see what is there. It's the Fool in reverse. Okay, so this is, wow, like there's so much energy here. It's heavy, it's brutal, but a lot is happening. Let's actually pull a Dark Confessions of the Soul. Wow, something wanted to come up right away. I don't feel guilty for how I treated you. My ego is too big to care. And one more. Oh, two more maybe, actually. I have things going on in my life right now that require my full attention. I depend on you too much to let you go. I have codependency issues. And the back of the deck is I am distracting myself to avoid thinking of you. Okay. Okay. I also have the Four of Pentacles in reverse popping out here. But really the energy that I'm feeling from this is like, it's very much should be not in reverse, because the energy that I'm picking up from this reading is that the divine masculine is very stuck right now, very much in ego consciousness, and whatever they're working through, they don't want to admit to it, they don't want to surrender to it, and there is so much resistance. It's very uncomfortable. Okay, let's start the reading. So we have the Seven of Cups. No, not in reverse. It's Seven of Cups, and then the King of Pentacles. So again, like what I picked up at the beginning was that, like, you know, they are realizing there is no other option if they want to be like this abundant King of Pentacles. And the King of Pentacles is someone that's got their shit together, someone that really knows what they want in life. They have their finances in order. They really embody a wealth consciousness. And the way that this King of Pentacles is sitting in his throne is he's so comfortable, and he's very self-confident. And the divine masculine wants to be this person. They want to embody this energy, but they can't right now when they are allowing themselves to go in circles with this karmic cycle, this pattern that they are so resistant to releasing. But like that energy is there. Like they know that they have no other option but to release this pattern and to heal here if they want to be that I heard divine counterpart. But not only a divine counterpart, but like that person that they want to be for their family and for their friends, and just like who they want to present themselves in the world. And then we have the Eight of Pentacles, and it is clarified by the Four of Swords. The first thing that I hear is that I have a lot of healing to do, and it is becoming very apparent. I can't escape it. But guys, I feel really guided to say that like this is very painful for them. And if you're a divine feminine, like going through something that's really painful to look at, that's what they're mirroring to you. But they are trying. Like there is this genuine like effort, but sometimes like when you become face to face with your demons, it's very hard to be honest with yourself, and Spirit's really making it impossible for the divine masculine to lie to themselves. Like they can't be in denial, and this is causing a runner energy, a very resistant, like if I could explain the energy, it's like a bull ramming its head into the wall and just saying, no, I do not agree. I do not accept that. I will not surrender here. And it's not a very good energy, because even though like there's a lot of like ego consciousness, it's a very scared, lost energy. And I have a sneaking suspicion that whatever the divine masculine is working through, they've grown codependent on it. So this could be a person, it could be a substance, it could be a thought pattern, it could be a job, it could be something that they like use to keep them safe. And like I don't mean physically safe, I mean safe as in like feeling safe within their own body and within their own mind. My own divine masculine has said that like there's something that like he has in his life, and it helps him feel less anxious, and it stops his brain from moving too fast and all the thoughts like basically eating him up. So I have compassion there. And then we have the Three of Swords and then the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So yeah, like, your divine masculine is realizing that they are not like what the ego has built them up to be, and like they don't have everything in order, and like there is much to explore about themselves, and they, like, what they thought actually is being revealed to be not true, and they're realizing that their thoughts were very much created in fear and ego. And so like a lot of things are coming to light for the divine masculine. And you know, what I'm really drawn to is that oh wow, I just had a really, really cool download. So this this deck is very interesting. So it's the Queen of Pentacles, but she's like kind of like sitting in a provocative way, and like there's actually a pentacle like covering her private parts. And what I'm really getting is that like the divine masculine feels like until he like figures this out, he has no right to have access to his divine feminine, to his empress, to his Queen of Pentacles. It's like he feels this block to his divinity, and his divinity is felt the most when he is with his divine feminine, when he's with his queen. And like, yeah, like I'm really getting this strong energy that like they feel not good enough, and like, how dare I even like set foot around this woman, or it could be a man as well, because divine masculine and divine feminine is just like an energy. It does not mean gender. So yeah, I feel it so strongly. It's like, I have no right to be around this person until I figure my shit out. Very much I am not good enough. I am not worthy. And that's not true. And it is very much ego consciousness, like trying to keep your person stuck. And it's almost like a plan, or like a way to divert like what's actually really going on, and it's self-sabotage. I'm also getting the energy of, oh, I know I have a problem, but I'll look at it later. I'll heal it later. And we all know that doesn't work. Procrastination does not make things go away. But yeah, so then we have the Sun in reverse. And yeah, like the divine masculine knows that they are deeply unhappy, and it's not something that the divine feminine can fix. It's not something that anything can fix. I hear that I'm in trouble, and it's a huge breakthrough, because what they mean by they're in trouble is that like there's something very awry in their head and in their emotions that they have been denying and refusing to look at, and actually kind of been like saying it's so much more simple than it actually is. And you know, I resonate and I have empathy, because I recently went through something like that, but it's okay to like admit it to yourself. And, you know, like, it's okay to need help and to struggle. It doesn't make you a bad person. And then we have the Seven of Wands in reverse and the Ten of Cups. So I really think, yeah. And then I also saw the Seven of Swords. If you're not in like contact or speaking to your divine masculine right now, or you are the divine masculine right now, and you're not really talking to anyone and you're kind of just like putting your head in the sand. This is like your ego. This is ego consciousness getting you to think bad of yourself. And it's almost like another sneaky way that ego tries to keep you safe. Because if you kind of just stay in like a loop of woe is me, I'm terrible, what's wrong with me, you're never gonna like take action, and you're just gonna like sit in your comfort zone, and you're never going to break that glass ceiling. And so like just be aware that it's almost like a coping mechanism that the ego uses to keep you safe, and saying, oh, you can't have everything that you want, might as well not try, you know, and like, you know, these self-depreciating thoughts, like they kind of just like, the more you say them to yourself, the more you get lower and lower, and the more you have like less confidence and inspiration to get unstuck. But the power of the twin flame connection, you know, that soul tie, you're going to jump out of your comfort zone no matter what, because you know, that's the power of your twin flame, the love that you feel for them. It puts fire under your butt, and you know, like separation is really painful, and there is no block that can't be healed, and ego is no match to love. Okay, so then we have the golden mirror, self-absorbed narcissist, one-sided relationship, love bombing. And I don't see, like, I'm not called to any of the words except self-absorbed, and then I'm also called to the picture, and it's just a mirror. So the divine masculine is really seeing themselves for the truth, and they're in a very self-absorbed energy, and I'm kind of seeing them kind of like stuck in their own prison, and like they can't really focus on anything else. And then we have the runner. Runner is codependent, fear of intimacy, listening to ego, and yeah, like definitely just like in ego consciousness, and just like really stuck in their upset. And you know, like the best thing that you can do as a divine feminine is or even, you know, if this is a divine masculine listening, the best thing you can do is love yourself, and just like go where it hurts. Love yourself where it's painful. And then, guys, this is really juicy. We have the engagement ring in reverse. So this really confirms like what I was picking up with the tarot, that like, how dare I even like step forth in front of my divine feminine? Like, I'm unworthy. I'm not good enough. They deserve so much better. Like, I can't commit to them, and I'm unstable. Like, there's a lot of depreciating thoughts. And like right now, the divine masculine is kind of convincing themselves on why they can't be in their union with their divine feminine. So if you are the divine masculine that's kind of going through these thoughts and feelings, that's not true. You can actually like step out of the self-made prison and realize that there's nothing that can't be healed. And also remember that your divine feminine loves you and is here to support you. And this isn't a conditional love. And the best way I can explain unconditional love, especially like for your twin flame, is it's like it's not just romantic. The way I feel about my divine masculine in a way is how I feel about my nephew or my family, and myself. Like, it's like, I will be there for him through the ebb and flow. I will be there for him through the thick and thin. And like, will I always be around him, and will I put boundaries up? Yeah, I probably will. And that's okay. It doesn't mean I don't love him. It just means that, like, I'm not tolerating the ego, and I've got better things to do than, acknowledge and encourage the ego. So yeah, if you're the divine masculine, like, that's not true. Like, you are worthy and deserving of love, and you absolutely do deserve to be with your divine feminine. This is a connection of being mirrored, your consciousness. And if your divine feminine has been doing her healing work, she's very aware of that, and she has detachment, and she does not take it personal of what you're going through. I keep hearing lips of an angel, you deserve better than me. So that's definitely a channeled message. Okay, and so let's move to the messages from your person. I don't feel guilty for how I treated you. My ego is too big to care. I have things going on in my life that require my full attention. I depend on too much to let you go. I depend on you too much to let you go. I have codependency issues. For some, it might be like you're dealing with like a very needy divine masculine, because they are not aware that their source is within them. But I'm really getting that, like, there is like something in their life that is keeping them stuck, and it's like a really big karmic cycle, and it does require their full attention and all their energy. And the line, my ego is too big to care, I feel like that's like advice to really not take what's happening personal, and to just remember the truth of your connection. And the back of the deck is, I'm distracting myself to avoid thinking of you. I think that, like, it is definitely like a distraction to avoid thinking of their counterpart, but also I think they're distracting themselves to think about what has come to light, and they're very much in a resistance. I am not going to surrender to this energy, and until they wake up and smell the coffee, they're not going to want to open themselves further in this area. And I'm really getting, like, just focus on yourself, and just really don't take anything that happens or doesn't happen with your divine masculine personal, because this may look like it's like a really bad thing, and it's like things are like a disaster in your union, and like you feel like you took 2 steps back, or like things are never going to change. That's not true. This is actually a lot of progress, and this is actually something very important for your twin flame soul growth. So then we have a win-win outcome in forecast, full moon in Libra. A fiery climax approaches. Oh, that's a full moon in Aries. And then adjustments are required. I'm really drawn to how there's 2 full moons, and it's a full moon. It was yesterday, but you're still feeling those effects. I've been seeing like a lot of the Justice card when it comes to the divine masculine. And Justice is all about like things coming to light, things coming into balance. And I think it's things coming to light and things coming into balance within themselves. And can be messy and fiery. And I think that's what that card, a fiery climax, approaches. It's like the divine masculine is being forced to look in the mirror, and they can't look away. And they're realizing, wow, like, again, the 7 of Cups, like that time, it's really becoming apparent that I have no other option. This is the only option. And there are adjustments in my life required if like I want to be anything of substance, if I want to be able to like have confidence in myself, if I want to be able to actually like be proud of the man or woman that I am when I look in the mirror. Oh, and then the back of the deck is luck is on your side, but like it's in reverse, and like all of these cards came out reverse. So like what this card's telling me is that like there's so much resistance, and like there's just like, I don't want to look at this, and you can't make me. And that's not like towards you, that's towards like divine feminine, that's towards spirit, God. The divine masculine is very not angry, but very resistant, and let me feel into it. Just, yeah, like it's an inner child having a tantrum. You know, I had a dream recently of a divine masculine taking a lamp and throwing it, and it's that energy that I'm feeling. Okay, so then we have for the angel numbers, the back of the deck is 13. So that's like death card energy. You are a hard worker with a knack for coming up with creative ideas and turning them into something real. An optimistic but practical outlook keeps you determined and on track as you work steadily towards your goals. I am confident. So that is like the energy that Spirit's trying to lead them into. And yeah, like it will happen. But right now, they're in like the very painful process of, yeah, like they're not even there yet. Like they're actually just now starting to realize and like having to admit to themselves that, you know, there's something that they need to let go, and there's something much deeper going on than they ever thought was happening. And then we have 77, 999, and 555. So the 999, I am unique. Thank the past and your lessons and leave it where it belongs. Wow. And a major shift is about to come into your life. Change your path's direction. Be open and stay positive. I am optimistic. And, you know, like from this reading, like this divine masculine collective, like they don't want to make this change. And it's not because like they have a resistance to like the actual like change. It's the process, because they know that it's not going to be easy and it's going to be painful. And yeah, like they're losing, the ego is telling them that they're losing like their safety net. And like they don't really know how they're going to be able to like function, or it's very much like an ego death. And there's definitely like a loss and scared energy. It's like they're mourning like their old self. And then we have softening my heart. I am no longer willing to let bad experiences take over my heart. It's time to let go of negativity. I actually think that's advice for the divine feminine. You know, just let it go. Let it go, let God. I actually just watched a Twin Flame Ascension class, and it was all about, watching the candle burn or watching a pot boil. And just like getting out of your head and like thinking that like your twin flame journey is so serious, because it's not. Like there's so much more to the journey than your actual twin flame. And so Spirit's saying like get out of your head and focus on the good, focus on yourself and fill your own cup of love. And then this card, I think, is like it's guidance for the divine feminine, but it's also like what the divine masculine is learning to have for themselves. And it's having sympathy and acceptance. So they just have a lot of compassion for the divine masculine, because what they're going through is probably the hardest thing that they've ever had to go through. And like the fact that they're even here is so huge, because like they've had like it's almost like they've like never had like the opportunity, and their vibration has never like how do I explain it? It's almost, that's what it is. It's because of how much they have ascended, and it's because of divine order that they are actually ready to look at this, and they are ready to transcend through it. And then we have surrender to miracles, and surrender resentment, and surrender to non-action. It's funny that I was like, oh, maybe I'll pull some advice, and Spirit already did. So this is for the divine masculine, like actually like seeking help through this reading, or it is for the divine feminine, kind of like how do I support my man? And I'm really drawn to the back of the deck, and it's surrender to non-action. Now is the time to be still and not act. Simply breathe and focus on your own power. Let others come to you. Yeah, like this isn't about you. And like in truth, it's never been about you. If you have met your twin flame, or like, you are on the twin flame journey, it's never been about you. But it is about you. Like it's your own eternal journey. It's your own internal journey. And it's the same for your twin flame. And any resistance or running that they are giving you, it's an illusion, by the way. It's not personal. It's what you're bringing up within them. And then we have surrender to miracles and surrender resentments. So yeah, just like I'm really getting this picture of the divine feminine, like kind of like sitting back, drinking her water or her coffee, and just enjoying the summer, enjoying her fruits of her labor, and just allowing life to be, and really practicing that detachment and empathy. And if you find yourself like getting frustrated or upset with the divine masculine, just remember what it's like to really work through something really painful, and just actively decide, I am going to surrender any anger, any resentments. I choose love here, because that is what's helping your divine masculine the most. Holy moly. I feel this reading is not complete yet. Okay. I'm just going to do a little extra pull, and then I'm going to ask the tarot cards, what is the divine masculine's intentions with the divine feminine? So don't get triggered if it's like not good, because Spirit's saying it will just give you a lot of clarity, and it will give you like an insight on where they are right now. So we have, yeah. Oh my gosh. God, you're so funny. Like when I do these readings, it's like, wow. We have 6 of Wands in reverse. What else? Temperance in reverse. Basically, I'm hearing it's all over. Like it's all gone to crap. Like my life is over. This relationship is over. I'll never be what they need me to be. Oh, 8 of Swords. Oh, good God. And then Seven of Cups. What else can I do with my life? Love will never work out for me. What else can I do? Oh, man, like, I just have so much empathy and sympathy and compassion for the divine masculine right now. They're really going through it. And whoever's going through this, like, I send so much love and light for them. And the back of the deck energy is 10 of Cups in reverse, and then 10 of Swords. So they're not thinking clearly right now. They're very much thinking in upheaval and they're upset. So right now their intentions is to find something else to do other than be in love, because they suck. That's what they think. They can't do this. They suck. They're unstable. So, this reading is very heavy, and this is very specific. So, I will not be offended if not many people watch this reading. But whoever does read it or listen to it, it's for. So, I hope you guys have a beautiful weekend. It's Saturday today, and I'm going to have acupuncture soon and my own healing session with my beautiful coach. And I am just going to live my life. So I hope you guys have a lovely day. Bye for now.